阿弥陀佛，大家好，很高兴见到大家，很多的外地的同门哦，谢谢你们的到来。今天的黄财神附魔法会，我感觉非常的法喜充满。等一下呢，师尊来的时候呢，更法喜充满。所以呢，我们发挥我们的热情，我们一起问候师尊好，师母好，及大家好。请大家将你们的手机调为震动或者关机，谢谢。查一下你们的手机，如果还没有关机或者调为震动的，好，请大家注意一下你们的手机，请麻烦调为关机或者调为震动哈，谢谢。今天呢，如果有赶飞机的同门或者要赶车的同门呢，如果你们就是想要拿那个便当的话呢，可以灌完顶之后呢，在厨房的地方的地区，车库厨房的那个地方呢，可以拿便当，在路上或者呢在飞机场上或者在车上吃都可以的。 真佛宗美国彩虹雷藏寺黄财神护摩法会开始，与会大众请起立，恭迎真佛宗创办人无上法王根本传承上师圣尊莲生活佛，请大家虔诚合掌，唱诵莲花童子心咒。做观想大礼拜，一拜根本传承上师及十方三世一切诸佛。嗡啊吽观想顶礼，回天心三印，二拜诸菩萨。嗡啊吽观想顶礼，回天心三印，三拜诸护法金刚。嗡啊吽观想顶礼，回天心三印，四平等齐手。恭请师尊移步到展示屏，接受尊先上弟子们的问安。
色土有人可是佛提世尊法我看小你将你的我们必然靠爱我们爱你有自在安全才是和健康是我真正的战士我们做普世
恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛升法王座。请教授师法师上座。请讲师助教同门善信大德就座。
Welcome our Lineage Guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Lien Sheng, to enter and to preside over Yellow Jambala Homa fire offering ceremony. We welcome His Holiness, and now we are inviting His Holiness to bless the prayers of the primary supplicants and the merit holders. The offering of Hatha. We are inviting the Master Silian in to represent all of us to present the offering of Hatha to the Lineage Guru as the symbol of the highest honor.
观想真佛宗传承。南无大日如来。
Visualize true Buddha lineage. Namo Vairocana Buddha. Namo Buddha Lokana. Namo Amitabha Buddha. Namo Padma Kumara. Namo Living Buddha Lien Sheng. Visualize Grandmaster and all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas sitting on top of our heads radiating lights. We said Padma Kumara mantra 7 times.
Om Guru Yen Sheng Siddhi Hom. 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 做四无量观。
Perform the visualization of the 4 immeasurables. Visualize ancestors and relatives from the father's side on your right. From the mother's side on your left. Friends and teachers behind us. Enemies and karmic creditors in front of us. Sentient beings around us, together practicing tantric dharma and ultimately attaining Buddhahood. Wake up call. Recite purification mantras and the deity mantra. Invocation mantra. We sincerely invoke our lineage root Guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Lien Sheng. Namo White Maha Padma Kumara. Namo Lotus Light Self Mastery Buddha. Namo True Buddha School Lineage Gurus. We sincerely invoke the main deity of Homa. Namo Vaishravana Yellow Jambala. We sincerely invoke the main deity of Homa. Namo the Heavenly King Vaishravana Yellow Jambala. We sincerely invoke the main deity of Homa. Namo the Heavenly King Vaishravana Yellow Jambala. Namo Golden Mother of the Primordial Jetpon. Namo 5 Dhyani Buddhas. Namo True Buddha School 8 Primary Deities. Namo Yamantaka. Namo Akalanata. Namo 4 Heavenly Kings. The Sama Bodhisattva. Rainbow Temples, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis, and divinities. All the deities enshrined at the True Buddha Tantric Quarter, at the Seattle Lechang Temple, and at the South Mountain Retreat. Rainbow Temples, Mountain God, Earth God, Plant God, Wind God, Water God, Heavenly Fire God, Dragon Gods, and all divinities as well as the city gods, to please radiate light and bless this Homa. Great homage using visualization, first to Root Guru and all Buddhas. Visualize for procession on the ground, Lily Samudra. Second to all Bodhisattvas. Visualize for procession on the ground, Lily Samudra. Third to all Herukas and Dhamma protectors. Visualize for procession on the ground, Lily Samudra. Fourth half bow. Great mandala offering. Form the offering mudra. Visualize the offerings to become innumerable to fill the whole cosmic space. Make the offering above to the lineage Root Guru, all the lineage gurus, the main deity of Homa, Namo, the heavenly king Vaishravana, Yellow Jambala. All Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis, and divinities, and below the all sentient beings. Recite the offering verse and mantra. Mount Meru, four continents and sun and moon transform into precious offerings for the Buddhas. May these wondrous treasures and merits purge our karma to all of our civilization. Fourfold refuge, visualize our lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, Buddha jewel, Dhamma jewel, Sangha jewel, to form bright white light to empower us.
Namo Buddhaye, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammaye, Namo Sanghaye, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammaye, Namo Sanghaye, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammaye, Namo Sanghaye.
Alma protection. Form Vajra Cloves Mudra. Recite Vajrapani mantra 7 times.
Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali. Gong Qing 法王圣尊莲生活佛，做诸名加持。
Inviting His Holiness Living Buddha Lianshan to perform blessings with mala.
Gong Qing 法王圣尊莲生活佛，金刚灵除结界，加持报名表格，护摩木及供品。
Inviting His Holiness Living Buddha Lianshan to bless the registration forms, homework cards, and all the offerings, and to set ceremonial demarcation around it.
请大家起立，恭敬合掌。恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛。
Please, with reference, we're inviting His Holiness to perform the ritual of opening the Homa fire pit, to set simultaneation around it, to light the Homa fire, to make all the offerings, and to perform mudra transformations for purifications, enrichments, magnetization, subjugation, and bardo deliverance. Please recite the Hat Mantra of Yellow Jambala.
Bye. Yes. Yes.
加持八大本尊心咒及念佛。Om 阿弥陀佛 Om 玛尼贝米吽 Om 本那摩尼陀林手哈 Om 哈哈哈维萨摩耶手哈 Om 这一主一准提手哈 Om 真巴拉查楞查耶手哈 Om 阿吽贝扎咕噜贝玛西迪吽塞 Om 阿吽咕噜贝阿呵萨萨玛哈莲生西迪吽 Đề tha Om Bekhaziya Bekhaziya Maha Bekhaziya Naza Samo Katehe Soha Nam mô 36万亿11万9500同名同号阿弥陀佛。南无36万亿11万9500同名同号阿弥陀佛。南无36万亿11万9500同名同号阿弥陀佛。请大家齐念请佛注释祈愿文。
Recite the supplication of the Buddha to stay in the soul. I pay homage and supplicate His Holiness the virtuous and marvelous Tantrika, all Buddhas of the 10 directions, compassionate Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, and Dakinis, protectors of Dharma. The nights are long, the 3 poisons are proliferating. My body and soul are stricken, tumbling in the miserable perpetual river. With great compassion, His Holiness came to this world to salvage the wounded ones. 3 jewels, eminent wondrous light, provide refuge for all. All fortunate beings, human and devas, likewise Vajra with the bestowal of teachings, vows, precepts, empowerments, and attainments. We disciples of Buddha plead that you stay in the soul to turn the Dharma around, to benefit and give happiness to multitudes of sentient beings.
回向，愿同念佛着。
Merit dedication, may all uphold the Buddha, ascend to the realm utmost bliss, repaying fourfold generosities from above, aiding those in the 3 realms below. Upon seeing the Buddha, may we transcend life and death like the Buddha, may we live but whole. To Buddha's school disciples, wholeheartedly pray to the main deity of Homa today, now the heavenly King Vaishravana, the yellow Jambala, to please radiate your bright and enriching yellow light upon our venerable Guru. Please protect him with great health, longevity, self-mastery, and spontaneous activities to deliver sentient beings in samsara. May he be endowed with abundant resources and wealth in his Dharma activities, and may the true Buddha Dharma continues to flourish. Homage to the 5 Dhyani Buddhas. Homage to the 4 heavenly kings, the supportive 4 heavenly kings. Virudaka, Drashtarashtra, Virudaka, then Vaishravana, heavenly kings. Homage to the heavenly king Vaishravana, the yellow Jambala. Homage to the heavenly king Vaishravana, the yellow Jambala. Homage to the heavenly king Vaishravana, the yellow Jambala.
请示于财大如意珠。
Please bestow the wish-fulfilling jewel for great wealth.
光明偏照。
And please bestow omnipresent radiance.
请施以资粮济助。
Please bestow abundant resources.
请施以一切顺足。
Please bestow everything to go smoothly.
五方如来，
To the 5 Dhyani Buddhas,
接引有缘中因。
please guide the Bartu spirits with affinity, Bartu spirits without affinity, to be reborn into the pure Buddha land.
请四大天王
We pray to the 4 heavenly kings, the
增
Vaishravana,
长天、持国天、
Dasarastra,
广目天、
Virudaka and Virupaksa, heavenly kings, to patrol under the heavens.
请施以
And please bestow
智慧如海。
sea-like wisdom, wisdom like the ocean,
圆满，
harmony, love and
熄
respect.
灭灾难，
Please eradicate calamities
降伏四魔。
and subdue the 4 maras.
愿所祈求皆能够圆满。
May all of our prayers be granted.
多闻天王、防财神正巴拉，
The heavenly king Vaishravana, the yellow Jambala, gods in heavens, gods on earth, may we be far from all calamities, may all calamities abandon us, may all disasters turn into dust.
让瘟疫退散，
May the pandemic disappear.
退散，
May coronavirus disappear.
一切疾病退散，
May all illnesses disappear.
让恶事不生，恶言不生。
May bad lives be unborn. May bad affinities be unborn.
问。
共念3遍百字明咒。Om Peja Sato Samaya Manupanaya Peja Sato Telupadichan Cito Me Pawa Soto Kayu Me Pawa Sopo Kayu Me Pawa Anulato Me Pawa Sawa Sidi Me Purayasa Sawa Kama Suta Me Citamu Sini Ren Guru Hom Ha 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 Pangkawan Sawa Kata-kata Peja Mami Menca Peja Pawa Maha Samaya Sato Ahom Pei Om Peja Sato Samaya Manupanaya Peja Sato Telupadichan Cito Me Pawa Soto Kayu Me Pawa Sopo Kayu Me Pawa Anulato Me Pawa Sawa Sidi Me Purayasa Sawa Kama Suta Me Citamu Sini Ren Guru Hom Ha 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 Pangkawan Sawa Kata-kata Peja Mami Menca Peja Pawa Maha Samaya Sato Ahom Pei Om Peja Sato Samaya Manupanaya Peja Sato Telupadichan Cito Me Pawa Soto Kayu Me Pawa Sopo Kayu Me Pawa Anulato Me Pawa Sawa Sidi Me Purayasa Sawa Kama Suta Me Citamu Sini Ren Guru Hom Ha 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 Pangkawan Sawa Kata-kata Peja Mami Menca Peja Pawa Maha Samaya Sato Ahom Pei 做观想大礼拜，礼拜根本传承上师及十方三世一切。
Great homage using visualization for Sudutguru and all Buddhas. Visualize for procession on the ground, release the mudra second to all bodhisattvas. Visualize for procession on the ground, release the mudra third to all Herukas and Dhamma protectors. Visualize for procession on the ground, release the mudra for that bow.
念圆满咒 Om Brim Om Brim Om Brim Om Mani
Completion
Padme
mantra.
Om。 让我们以最热烈的掌声感谢法王
Let's give a great round of applause to show our gratitude to our lineage Guru for presiding over Yellow Jambala Homa fire offering ceremony.
请大家虔诚恭敬合掌，恭敬法王圣尊。
Let us now join our palms with reverence, and together we are inviting His Holiness to bestow the precious Dharma teachings.
我们敬礼传承老师，敬礼了明和尚。
Homage to the Venerable Mang Liao Ming.
沙迦正空上师，
Homage to Master Sakya
就
Zengkong.
是大法王卡玛巴，
Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa.
跟大吉上师，
And homage to Master Dubdan Dorji.
敬坛城山法，
Homage to the three jewels of the altar.
敬今天护摩的主尊，
Homage to the main deity of Homa
多
today,
天王，黄财神，
the heavenly king Vaishravana Yellow Jambala.
师母，丹真嘎措图登西，
Sumo Danchen Katso Dutan
各位
City,
上师、
all Dharma
教
masters,
授师、
Dharma educators,
法师、
Dharma teachers,
讲师、
Dharma lecturers,
教
Dharma assistants,
以及各位
directors of temples and chapters, and all disciples present here and over the internet.
大家午安，大家好。
Good afternoon, how do you do?
你好，大家好。愛してる。下来。オラアミコ。ケケロモチョ。すごい。一番。気持ちいい。住民。ヤビ。プリンプリン。こんにちは。现在通知大家，下个礼拜天是11月21日。11月21日下午3点 PM 是瑶池金母的护摩法会，瑶池金母护摩法会。整个瑶池金母呢，已经可以讲已经讲过很多遍啊，
Another many times.
现在从古代讲到现在，
So we've been talking about it from the ancient time until now.
耳熟能详啊，
So that you are so familiar that you can fathom it, you can think of it.
所以我以前常也是一样一句话，
So in the past it's the
没有瑶
same.
池金母，
Without Golden
没
Mother,
有如师尊，
there will not be Grandmaster
没
Lu.
有卢师尊，
Without Grandmaster
就
Lu,
没有真佛宗；
there will not be True Buddha School.
没有真佛宗，就没有
Without True Buddha School, there will not be you.
这是根源，
So that's the
这是
origin.
根源。至于
As for
就是你要这个做功德主啊，
whether you want to be a merit holder or primary supplicant,
所以大家
it's up to you.
也介绍完毕。
That's the end of my introduction.
那今天我们做的是
Today we perform
就是多闻天王，
Vajravana,
才是
the heavenly king, Yellow Jambala.
记得佛
I remember
佛陀曾经啊，
the Buddha once said,
以这个四天王讲一部经，好像讲了一部经， 是可以还
the Buddha spoke on the four heavenly kings, about the four heavenly kings,
说四天王
that the four heavenly kings can protect the whole country.
他可以
Don't think that they're just the protective four heavenly
在
kings.
里面是这样子。
In
他曾经四天王下
in
降，
my
然后手
impression, I have
手
this impression that the four heavenly kings had descended and protect the whole country.
真这个增长天王、
So the four heavenly kings are
国天王、
the
天王，
Virudaka, Drashtarashtra,
这四
Vajravana, and Virupaksa, the four heavenly
其中
kings.
他们威力是四天王，等于是
And
守
their
这个世界。
majestic power, the four heavenly kings are the same as guarding or protecting this world.
坐这个德辉上师的车子，
As I was riding on Master De Hui's car to come to this Homa hall,
那个雨虽然是一丝丝的，
in the middle there's just drizzle of rain, but there are lights sparkling from it,
下到地面上，
and it got to the ground,
变成
and they all
一块一
become
块的黄金。
gold bars.
所以我讲了一句
Therefore I said,
如以珠，
oh,
财大如
that your wealth is going to be huge like the raindrops.
那么真巴拉兔宝鼠，只要财
And the
神
treasure mouse of Jambala,
都一定有兔宝鼠。
the wealth deities of Tantric Buddhism, they all have the treasure
所以拿
mouse,
一张
treasure mice. And when the treasure mouse
就是吐出，
opens its mouth,
就是吐出宝，
it would spits out lots of treasures,
吐出黄金。
money, riches, gold, lots of them.
今天啊，这个雨丝啊，财大如以珠。
So the rain showers today.
啊，
So our wealth is as big as the raindrops.
你一滴呀，
So get in the rain later.
1000万，
So I have said it that a drop is the same as 10 million.
希望大家每一个人
So I hope that each one of you
是非常富有的。
would be extremely wealthy.
同时也要记得，
And at the same time, you need to remember that when you're rich, you want to know to be generous and to give. And that's the most important thing about practicing ghosts and, practicing wealth deities. Many people ask that in the precepts of the Buddha for the first and foremost monkhood is that you cannot touch money or riches. But it's okay. You can use chopsticks to get it. That's for convenience. Although the hands cannot touch money, but you can use chopsticks to touch them. Or you can use shovels to shovel them.
你说这个，因为是有财，
And in reality,
让台湾的四大
because of money,
建立起来。
because of money, that's why the 4 huge Buddhist groups in Taiwan can be established. As we saw on TV, the richest one is Tzu Foundation. The second richest is for Guangsan. The third richest is Zhongtai Zen Temple and Faku, the Flower Drum Mountain. Those are the 4 major Buddhist groups in Taiwan. The richest one is the Tzu Foundation. So you say that they don't touch money? That's rather impossible. But they also do acts of givings. They do charity. They also do some public work. Nowadays, many foundations do public works. Like Hong Hai. Hong Hai. So Hong Hai also give money for the vaccination, so that's also for public welfare. And Tzu Chi too supported the vaccines. And our Buddha school too, we also want to do some public good, Like they donated 5 million pieces of vaccines. We can donate 1,000 vials of vaccine. You can donate a little. In the past, I say that we are a beggars group. But nowadays, even the beggars group are very rich. So beggars group become rich group, and there's a bank that's called Fubang. So practicing yellow jambala has its meaning. If you have no money, it would have been impossible to have the 4 major Buddhist groups in Taiwan. So nowadays, to deliver sentient beings is different from before. In the Buddha's era, he was in caves of the Vulture Peak and under the trees and between the cemeteries, and they live in caves. They live there. Nowadays, the spiritual cultivation are different. In the past, they went for alms begging like a beggar. But nowadays, groups of spiritual cultivators, they're all rich. They're also rich. They are richer than Mount Ali's or Mount Fuji. They are all mountains. It's a different era now. That's why we cannot compare our modern day with the Buddha's era. So I hope that after you have wealth, you would understand generosity or acts of giving, which is one of the 6 paramitas. There's this joke that's related to wealth deity. Why? There are more women praying to the elder under the moon, because the elder of the moon is for marriage. Because man should pray to the wealth deity instead. This makes sense. Yesterday, I joined the online competition for leaving out other people, and that was just me there. So it's like if you're being left out. This is all. 2 lawyers went into a small restaurant and ordered some drinks, and then took out the sandwich from their office bag. And the restaurant waiter told them, "Sorry, you cannot eat. You cannot bring your own food." So these 2 lawyers look at each other, and they lift their shoulders, and then they exchange their sandwiches. So the lawyers are smart. Now we'll do the question and answer. From United States America, Boston, Lian Hua Min Qi. Your disciple wholeheartedly pay homage to our lineage root guru, living Buddha Lien Sheng. Please provide your guidance. 1. My cat recently died. During her last few days, she could not move, could not eat nor drink. She just suffered on her bed. So on her last day, I couldn't bear it anymore, so I took her to the vet and put her to sleep. And then later, I heard someone said that on the last days of our life, we suffer because we still have karma. We should not end their lives for them. So, Grandmaster, did I kill or did I help her? This is a big question. So even now we also have euthanasia, which is putting ourselves to sleep. So now let me tell you, Lian Hua Min Qi, your question is not a question. When a cat is suffering on her sick bed and you help her and take her to the vet and got a shot so that she can die, why did I say it was no problem? Because you help the cat eradicate her karma. There's one strange phenomena, my own personal feeling or insight. We often say that everything is predestined because Buddhism talks about cause and effect. What kind of water do you drink? What kind of food do you eat today? It's all fixed or preset. That's my personal feeling. That's right. You're sick. Even that is preset. The cat was sick, and that's a preset or predestined. And it's true that she's clearing her karma. However, when the karma is about to end, then her owner help her get a shot. So the shot was predestined to end her karma. So you help her clear the karma. So she was supposed to get that shot. Now, do you understand what I meant? Her karma has been eradicated. So it's non-issue. You have helped that cat. That's a good thing. So my personal feeling is, how many storms will I get today? One morning, as I was dazing in a daze, Golden Mother told me, today you will receive I shouldn't say too much, otherwise you would be envious. Let's just say a number. Golden Mother told me in the morning that today you will receive $3,300. When I heard that, a red pocket of 3,300, wow. I jumped off bed and felt really happy. Because sometimes not on Saturday or Sunday, and not even that. And today is Tuesday. How can I receive $3,300? And because Golden Mother told me that, I thought, well, we'll see. So on that day, someone gave me. The first one gave me 100. The second one 200. Did I say 3,300? So that's 300. Where would the 3,000 come from? How can it be 3,000? Where would it come from? And as a result, it turned out someone made a phone call from Taiwan to a disciple in Seattle, gave $3,000 to Grandmaster. They called and asked to give $3,000 to Grandmaster. So this person took out $3,000 from the bank, and when I was about to leave, it was night already, and I was disappointed because it was only 300, but Golden Mother told me 3,300. And as I was driving home, that person knocked on the window, and I took a look, and maybe nothing, no good news. And he or she give a red pocket and said, this is from so and so, from Taiwan. And I said, thank you. And then I know. And then when I got home, I opened it, and it is exactly 3,000. So then I had the feeling, a very strong feeling. Like how much will you get today? It's already fixed. There is it's preset. And because of that experience, I feel it very strongly. Everything is preset, predestined. So if someone said, oh, the money is there, that's fine. Oh, Grandmaster, this is your offering, and I'll put it there. Or I will give it to you later. I am always okay. No problem, because everything is preset. How much money will you earn in your life? They are all preset. And what kind of houses will you live in are all preset. The kinds of cars that you drive also preset. don't force it upon
甚至
anyone.
你生什么病也是定数，
Or even the ailments or the sickness that you will have
你
are
会得
all
什么病也是
preset,
定数，
all
全
predestined.
部都是定数哎。
Everything is preset or predestined.
所以有一件事情我蛮也是蛮后悔。不过
So one thing I
后
regret,
悔
but
有
I don't
人用
regret,
后悔这两个字
but
在我的字典里面找不到
regret. Someone said
不能
that
后
there is no regret
悔
in
本来
my
就是
book.
定数啊。
You cannot regret because everything
像我
is
现在读
predestined.
看《
Like
金刚经》
now
讲
I
金刚
read the Vajra
是定
Sutra
数哎。
and I expound the Vajra Sutra, teach Vajra Sutra.
讲金
They're
刚
all
经也是定数。
predestined. That's all preset.
但是我看了《金刚经》以后啊，
But after I read the Vajra Sutra, I myself also gain lots of inspiration
我
from
觉
it.
得这个批评这个，我以前批评人家都是多事，
I
是
found
我
that
多事。
in the past, if when I criticize others,
批评人
that's
家也是
I
我
mind
多事。像那个
too much.
我批评鬼，
I shouldn't. I
那是我
shouldn't.
多事。
Like when I criticize the ghost witch,
为什么？
that's also because I'm
因为会跟着
too
他，
meddlesome.
一定跟着他。
You know why?
多说
Because those who will follow her will follow her.
会跟着师尊的就会跟着师尊，
And those who will follow Grandmaster will follow Grandmaster.
会有成就的。他们命中有成就，他们就会来跟。
If someone is predestined to have attainments, they will follow
命
me.
中走入轨道的，有
And
定数，
if they are
自
predestined
然就会
to
跟他
walk
就走
on the
入。
path of ghosts, they naturally follow her
那我写
and
那
then
本书
enter into the path of
那不
ghost.
是多事吗？
And yet I wrote those 5 books, so I was just creating problems for myself, like
会跟他的自然会跟他，
making work for myself,
因为他跟鬼，
because
我何必
those who naturally follow her would follow her
这边
because they have affinities with the ghosts. Why do I want to try so hard to exert to get them back on here to here, or on the right path to here? No
所
need.
以呢，你这个问题，我就突然间讲了这么多，
With this your one question, I talk so much,
你
I
是帮助了他，
say so much, so you help her.
你是帮助了他，因为这是定数。最后这只猫要
Because
爱
that's
人
predestined.
然后
That the cat, lastly, had to get the shot, put to sleep,
我讲
and
这样，
finally
不知道你们听得懂听不懂？
passed away. And I don't know if you understand or not with my explanation.
只有
I realized that only Mahasiddha,
大恶大
the great adept
能够改变命运。
with the great the
这个是属于
goodness or
宿命论
badness
刚刚讲的
can
是
change their
宿命论
destinies.
宿命
So what I was talking about earlier is the study
宿命论
of previous and future lives.
宿命论
Sakyamuni Buddha
有时候你
uh,
善大恶
reject or does not accept the study of
可以改变命运。
previous and future
除了这
lives.
个以外，
Only great spiritual cultivators and
你都在
doing great goods or great or severe badness can change your destiny. Everything else is within your own destiny.
在那边
Everything is being determined by your own fate and destiny.
自己的命运。
You will not be able to jump out from your own
大修
destiny.
行人
So that becomes the study of destiny.
大恶改变命运。
So only a great spiritual cultivator
除此之外，
and
立足在
a humongous amount of goodness or a tremendous or horrible amount of evil can change your destiny. Everything else is within the boundary of destiny.
我已帮
You need to understand that.
皈依了神。
The answer to question 1.
往
Question
生后
2.
我助念莲花祖师
I have helped my cat to take refuge in Grandmaster. After she died, I chant Padma Kumara mantra and dedicate the merit to her.
请问
And I ask Grandmaster to Bardu deliver the cat to Mahatma Lotus
的花园吗？
ponds
因为
and register her for ceremonies. So,
在家的
can I bury her ash
招来阴
in my
而
garden?
且宠物
Because some people
会
say
不愿意离
that
开
the
人间。
ash
请问
of
神弟子
our
该
pet
如何做？
being buried inside our home or the complex of our home will bring negative energy because and the pet will not want to leave the human world. So if you want to bury your cat in your garden, sure, that's your right. It's your own house.
在法律
You
上
don't bury it in somebody else's house. Legally, it's okay too, right?
在自己的家
You bury your
里
own
面可以，
cat inside your own property. That's fine. It will not bring negative energy.
做超度，
Let me tell you one time I performed Bardo
一
deliverance.
定要做千烧法。
Every night I will perform the 1,000 Dhamma vessels Bardo deliverance.
我超度动物在什么时候？
But I don't Bardo deliver animals
这
and
另外一个
only, and I do Bardo deliverance for animals
左按
at different time.
我的这个左边的肩膀，
I would place my hand on my left
左边
shoulder
的肩膀打开，
and I would chant mantra,
啪啪啪啪啪啪打开。
and then my left shoulder would open like a
里面
box,
很多猫
and from inside it there would be lots of cats, white cats, yellow cats, black cats, multicolored cats, all kinds of cats.
白猫、黑猫，会
Whether
抓老鼠的就是好猫。
whether you're a white cat or black cat, if you can catch a mouse, then you're a good
这
cat.
是邓小平讲的。不管
That's
是白猫
the phrase spoken by Deng
老鼠
Xiaoping,
的就是好猫。
the former premier of China.
一直出来，
So this would open and they all come
让
out.
他们操作。
And I keep chanting mantra to Bardo deliver them.
当中其中的一只
So if you have helped her take refuge, then your cat is one of them.
所有的猫全部出
Then
来，
they would be on my body and they would go to the Pure Land.
生活活境。
All the cats would come out and be reborn in the Pure
我
Land.
在念咒，我在按这里，
And lastly, I would press here and chant
我这肩膀再关起来，
Isung.
关起来。
And then my shoulder would close and no more cats coming out. And not just cats, dogs,
所
sheep,
有12生肖，包括不是12
cows,
包括归大，
all part of the zodiacs, including geoducks.
像爬棒，
Yeah, see, I got it.
包
Geoduck,
括归大，蛤蟆，
geoduck,
包
the
括
clams,
蜗牛，
and snails,
蜗牛，蜗牛。
whichever pronunciation.
我告诉你啊，你只要讲出来的动物，我全部都是超度过了。
So all animals that you have mentioned, I have Bardo delivered.
鸡、
All animals,
鹅，
chicken, ducks, goose,
不管是
geese,
还是地鹅，
swans, or
全部都超度过了。我每
they
天
all have been Bardo delivered, and I also do it every night.
我的超度的方法，超度所有动物的方法，就是这样子做的。
That's how I do my bardo deliverance for animals. So I create connection or affinity with all kinds of animals, even animals that people never think about, like shrimps or fish, tiny fish that we eat every day. And snails and turtles. I bardo deliver them. So any animals that have ever come across my eyes, I bardo deliver. So your cat is part of it. So that's my secret. I've never talked about it before. I would press or touch my left shoulder with my right hand. There's one thing there, and it would open, and all animals would come out from it, including those who I'm afraid most. Snakes. I'm afraid of snakes. I don't like how it moves. But they also come out from there, a huge group of them, and in coils, and the phytons, all kinds of snakes. All kinds of snakes, garden snakes, etc. So you have her register for refuge, and so they will definitely be reborn, because cats are one of the object of my bardo deliverance. So if you bury at home, not a problem. That's your business, of course. You can bury. The next question from Lian Hua Defu from Taiwan. In Living Buddha Lien Seng's book number 154, Oral Wisdom, it wrote, there is a tantric dharma that can allow one to see ghosts and spirits or gods. Get a gallbladder of a buffalo, or called the calculus bovis, and chant a Chundi mantra until the practitioner sees the calculus bovis to become smoke or fire. Then put the calculus bovis on the ice and eat it. Then immediately you can see the ghosts and gods. The first question, does it have to be natural or can it be man-made? Second, how many times of Chundi mantra? And third, is it temporary or permanent? I'm dumb and never see ghosts or gods, so I want to try this method to confirm and strengthen my spiritual commitment. So can it be man-made? No. You need a natural calculus bovis. Is it expensive? Yes. Rarely found. So how many times of Chundi mantra? Seven 7,000 times. So 7,000 times is good enough. The effectiveness of this practice, is it temporary or permanent? It depends on the individual. Everyone is different. So that's my answer. Some people, because they want to see things, the master help them. And a dead person, the tears from a dead person he's dead already, but the tears are still there. And you can take those tears and then place it on the eyes of the living person, and you would be able to see. Right, that's a sign of the spirit. And then he went to the market. You know, in the traditional market, you hang a pig's head, and he saw that those pigs transformed from human beings. He was so scared, and ever since he did not dare to eat pork anymore, because the pig heads were human heads. So it's better not to see. Because after you see, you would not dare to eat a pork or beef or fish. Then you can eat grass. Two men were playing games, and the man asked, I always have this question. Before the invention of cell phones, computers, and laptops, how the grandparents spend their leisurely time. What do you call that? Tablets. I don't know what they are, sorry. And the other said, I don't know. I asked my dad and over 10 elderlies, they also did not know. Because at that time they didn't have computers, cell phones, or laptops, or tablets. And let me tell you, I don't know. I don't know how to use them either, because I have no time to check them out. I have a tablet. Fochi gave it to me, and I just placed it on my desk, but I never used it. It's been there for many years. I've never turned it on. And I don't have cell phones either. And when I go back to Taiwan, they need my phone number to contact me, but I have no cell phone. Like if you go back to Taiwan, you may have to stay in the quarantine hotel, or after 7 days, we want to keep contact with you. Then if I have to go home, then I have to buy a cell phone at the airport. I don't have cell phone. Did you ever see me carrying a cell phone? I have no computers. Sumo has several computers, and she broke one and she got a new one. So how did I spend my time? together with the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas.
无聊的时候就找佛菩萨聊天啊。
So if when I'm bored, I would chat with the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. I am never bored. I don't have enough time every day.
讲今天早上拿一个东西圆圆的。
Shimu told me that this morning she took this round thing, and Grandmaster, you can use this for massage, like a black round thing. Have you seen it?
圆圆的头那个是按摩啊，按摩器嘛。
That's for massaging. I was washing the dishes then, and Simu took that round thing. And when you have time, you can use it for a massage. And I said, but I have no time. And she said, why are you so busy? You should find time. You should find time for a massage. No, but my schedule is so tight. What time I have to do this or to do that, to do Bardo deliverance, or to chat which Buddhas or Bodhisattvas. When I see the black dakini, I have to join my palms and greet them every morning. I have to say good morning. And there's so many Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. When I see Ishichogal, I have to say, Ishichogal, how are you? Very busy. I have so many friends. How would I have time to massage myself? I have no time to play the cell phones or tablets. So how come I tell so many jokes? It's 5:05. Oh no. Now let's talk about the Vajra Sutra. Chapter 12. Reveal the right teaching. Furthermore, Subhuti, if any person at any place teaches even the 4 verses of the sutra, all worldly beings, celestial, human, or asura, should revere the place like Buddhist pagodas or temples, especially if the person can recite and completely uphold it. Subhuti, know that this is the first and foremost unexcelled and rare dharma to allow one to reach attainment. At the place where the sutra is, the Buddha and his respected disciples are also there. I just said it. I respect all the images of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, whether they're paintings or statues, whether they're made of wood, ceramics, metals. I join my palms and pay respect to them and greet them. There really are too many Buddhas and Bodhisattvas at home at the tantric quarter too. So sometimes I just refer to the one at the center. When I see Guru Padmasambhava, I would say homage to Dorje Chorik and all. Or hiking Avalokitesvara Bodhisattvas and all, and Golden Mother and all the lineage gurus, or homage to all the youths, homage to Amitabha Buddha. I just call them together. No way. As soon as I get in, I would do that. And when I wake up in the morning, at the head of my bed, there is the tiger head, golden tiger head Vajra and Golden Mother. And I would say to Golden Mother, good morning. Tiger head Vajra, good morning. And then I turn around, Ishichoka is there, and I say, good morning, Ishichoka. And then good morning, Golden Mother. And then on top there's Guru Padmasambhava, and underneath Akala. And to the right Amitabha, and below Vajra Sutra. And here Yamantaka, and below all the earth gods. So I greet all of them as I walk along. I also greet all of them, and sometimes they speak to me. So when they speak to me, I would stand still and listen to what they say. And sometimes I just do it together, homage to everyone. And I visualize my palms become millions of them, and to pay homage to all of them. And then they would give me spiritual responses, and they would talk to me. So I'm really busy. Let me tell you, revering or respecting the right teaching. So respecting. Don't think Mahabala is from the Dokchen Center, 10 Directional chapter from Hong Kong. I like this statue. And I said, I like this. I want it at home. And when Lien Yin was here, he placed it at the bathroom. And then when he heard that I was going to move it home, so he moved it up here. No, every day I just look at him. Whenever I get up here, I would always pay homage to him. Did you ever see me coming up to this Dharma throne without paying homage to him? Never. Never. I would come directly to the Dharma throne. I would always pay homage to him first. I really like this one. I like it so much. But so I am 12, not 13. 12, revering the right teaching. Revere. I revere or respect paintings or wood statues or metal statues. Those are Buddhas. I also respect the sutras. I also respect all the Dharma implements. Moreover, the Vajra Sutra. I have used the Vajra Sutra to save ghosts. 九天因缘普化天尊 chase a ghost and with the thunders, and it was so thunderous outside. What's happening? I was writing my book, and the ghost was hiding under my desk, and I asked her, sorry, Grandmaster, let me hide here. And I said, no, because the thunders, the lightning around my house. What if my house became broken? 九天因缘雷声普化天尊 is like thunder god. I know him. And thunders is around my house all the time. And then I saw that ghost under my desk, and the ghost is beautiful. She's a beauty. So I said, she said, Grandmaster, save me. So I took a Vajra Sutra from the bookshelf behind me and placed it on her head. And the thunders and lightnings around my house continuously, like 30, 40 times. And then they left.
他把我家的树打下来一棵，就回去护命。
They uproot or kill a tree in my property and then returned to report on the command. So I saved this ghost, and because it's such a beautiful ghost, I've never seen such a beautiful ghost. There are three kinds of beauties in the world. One is very bright, very beautiful, very gorgeous, or very seductive. And that ghost was very seductive. It's like a spirit. So I let her next to me, around me. So that's good. So she will not do bad things anymore. And because she did lots of bad things in the past, that's why the thunder and lightning gods chase after her to kill her. But I save her and then keep her on my side as my attendant.
这个尊重正教分第12。我今天讲
Chapter 12, revering the right teaching, revere, reverence. I respect all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and ghosts and gods. So you respect ghosts too? Yes, as long as you're not the evil ghost. Of course, I still respect the evil ghosts too. I didn't kill those ghosts. Akala and Mahabala were the ones who killed them. Actually, I also respect the ghosts. When I sleep, there's a net covering me, and there are ghosts outside the net. And the ghost said, Grandmaster Lu, I want to bring you to San Francisco to see my master. They shouted at me, Grandmaster Lu, now I want to take you to San Francisco to see my master. What the heck? You dare to shout at me like that? And immediately, the sword of Akala was like the fan. Like propelling the heads of thousands of ghosts. I didn't do it. I was still laying in bed. And Mahabala too. Really. The Mahabala got out from my mouth. So that night, they shouted outside the net, Grandmaster Lu, I want to take you to San Francisco to see my master. That's what they said. I heard it clearly. But honestly, I'm still very respectful toward God, ghost, and even more respectful toward gods. And let alone to the right teachings, even more so, great reference. Every time I make a friend, I would ask Golden Mother, Golden Mother, can I make this friend?
他认为说可以，我才敢。
Only if she agrees, then I dare. So I always ask. It's not that I'm not disrespectful. I always ask first.
不然，那是我的不好的一点。
Otherwise, it would have been bad affinity. If I didn't ask, that would be my bad affinity. So this is the chapter 12, reviewing the right teaching. So today we only talk about the title.
非常感谢法王圣尊莲生活佛宝贵的法语开示。
We are very grateful to His Holiness precious Dharma teaching.
在架子上，谢谢。
And yeah.
恭请释迦牟尼加到坛下面带领众弟子们。
This ends the English interpretation today. Thank you very much.
顶礼坛城，做观想大礼拜，一拜根本传承上师及十方三世一切诸佛。嗡啊吽观想顶礼，回天心三业。二拜诸菩萨。嗡啊吽观想顶礼，回天心三业。三拜诸护法金刚。嗡啊吽观想顶礼，回天心三业。四平等一起奏。恭请师尊移步到展示屏，接受尊献上众弟子们的感恩与道别。
师尊为我们做法开示，谢谢师尊。感恩
请我们在外面排队准备师尊灌顶，谢谢。
师母辛苦了，加油加油！师尊。
我的爱他也健康，保持身体健康，心健步，
身体安康，
随着我的爱有自在。
get ready 啦。
好想你，谢谢主。
你就被sorry 啦。
谢谢师尊，谢谢孙先生的同门，下周见。我们现在等一下就恭请师尊为大家灌顶哈，谢谢，下星期见。应法王圣尊莲生活佛为与会大众做黄财神法灌顶，含有皈依灌顶。
巴拉扎
让我们以最热烈的掌声感谢师尊慈悲赐受黄财神法灌顶。我们一起顶礼感恩师尊，谢谢师尊。